awkward, so.
Hi, are you okay? Just to let you know, we're doing a comedy show in here in about half an hour. Oh yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, we'll be open in
well,
half
I'm
an
on the
hour.
talking poster, so you can do it. We're starting, yeah, it's on about 8:30. It's all like scenes and sketches. It's all completely made up. And it's only €5. From doing this, I've confirmed that laughter is the best medicine, because you can be having the most rubbish day and be feeling really, really crap and feeling really moody, and you can come in here, and once we're up on stage and we're all playing off each other and the banter gets going, it actually is a soul lifter. Makes such a difference. And when you leave, like you're going home and you're still in bed that night and you're still smiling. And for people as well, to see the audience laughing back at you is just the best feeling.
1, 2, 3! Oh yeah! 1, 2, 3! Oh yeah! Ready to meet our performers? Yeah! Okay, first up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the charming, the beautiful, the funny, the one, the only, Declan McFadden. I've got a treat for you. All right, brace yourselves for this.
You said Declan Mum.
You know we love it, right? Okay, so ladies, just brace it. I only use them as a bit of fluff. You notice that? You're the intelligent stuff. Okay, so next up, ladies, we have the one, the very talented, the very funny, the very gorgeous Nolly!
It's the fluff.
Fluffer, right now.
Okay, and next up we have the fabulous, the Colleen of Dublin, the wonderful actress, the very funny, the very sophisticated, the very beautiful, the one and only Ashley Nahula! Welcome, Ashley. Welcome. Right, you. Okay, and last, but by no means least, is the intelligence, the funny, the quirky, the beautiful, the radiant, the sophisticated Grania Boyle!
We'd rehearsed the games before, for a couple of weeks before we did our first show, and yeah, my heart, I actually thought it was visible through my jumper. It was like beating so hard. It took me a while to relax. It took me a few shows to relax into it. I still get nervous, but not the kind of consuming nerves that I'm nervous the day before, you know.
Hello and welcome to, isn't it Insanity? So here we're talking about the one and only Zane leaving.
I can't believe it, like.
How are you gonna sleep at night?
I don't know. I mean, he had it all. He had the looks, he had the charisma. All the girls loved him, and he just got rid of it all.
Really, will there be a replacement for Zane?
Many replacements, Grania, but who are we going to get? I mean, they just don't appear. This kind of star quality just doesn't appear on your doorstep every day. He was at my house. He was at George's houses.
Well, I love Harry.
Harry's fine. He's grand. He's like the leader of the band. But we need a Zane.
And I love music, so...
I love Louis.
Do you think that I could be the replacement?
Just because he's my same name, you know.
Yeah.
Can you sing, Grania? Can you sing? Do you really have the star quality, though?
You tell me.
Do you have star quality? Like really, like charisma, Grania. That's what we need. We just don't need somebody who can sing. We need the whole package. We need somebody with the X factor.
All right.
Sure. I'm Aisling ní Ulachan. AISLINN NI Fada UALLACH A Fada IN. I was like 7 before I knew how to spell it.
Yes, that's amazing. That's amazing. Keep going.
You really like it?
Oh my god, it's bloody fantastic.
Am I gonna be famous?
Yeah, I mean, all famous people start off by being filmed on an iPhone by a stranger.
My role during the show, my role is to welcome the guests in, to get ideas from the guests at the start, because it's improv, so everything's made up. So the suggestions they give me at the start of the show is the suggestions we use within the show, and then I would then host all the games, and I would be very much the MC and kind of getting the audience warmed up as well. I would be the audience fluffer, if you like. Now our hosts have to come out and they have to guess what their occupation is and what their special superpower is, okay? Now we have to give them a bit of a hand, alright? So when they're warm and they're on the right track, you have to go, ooh. So can we have a practice? Ooh. And when they're off and they're completely on the wrong track, you have to go, ooh.
I'm Noel Ainger. I'm a member of Laughter Lines. I've been acting for 10 years, but I've been in Laughter Lines and doing improv comedy for the last 2 years, and I love it.
Hello.
Grania, how are you?
Fine.
You're looking fab.
And you.
What's that? Enunciate every dipton, every syllable, yes.
You look fantastic.
Good. Have you got any? Ooh, cake.
Would you like some?
Yeah. I mean, it sticks to the hips, but I don't mind.
Is that hard as a belly dancer to kind of...
Hard! Yes.
Oh, what's my favourite game? I like the nightclub game for the reason that it's open. It's an open scene, so we can sort of it's a great one where you can work off somebody. So if Noel or Aisling Grania started off, you get a chance to pick it up, or if I started off, it's how they react to wherever we end up. I'm going to go through all the games now and say why I like them all, but I do like the nightclub game a lot, and which changed when we started. Like, we didn't have the quotes. I think the music adds, like the fact that you're dancing. It's probably 3 improv games meshed into one, and I like it. I love Party as well, because Party is a great characterization. So if you're a plumber that can smell spinach. Shouldn't use 2 S words there. If you're a plumber who can jump buildings and sing about, or you're a lawyer who loves daisies, it's a great one. Because you're knocking at the door and you're immediately coming in as that character, and I think that gives, for character, which I love within improv, I love characterization. So I think Party as well will be up there as one. I like all of them.
Now, can I just ask you two? I see you're living in the same house. Well, I hope it's separate bedrooms. And I hope there are balloons on the table and not something else.
Are we offending you, Father?
Well, you're not.
What makes me laugh? People falling over. I always think that's hilarious. Where people nearly falling over, and then trying to, like, people who are in kind of difficult situations and they're trying to retain their dignity. That's always really funny.
I did almost 4 years study of analytical chemistry, so that comes in really handy in theatre and improv.
Sex to me is like a pub. Everybody's welcome inside.
Wonderful, okay. So you are a witch doctor that can shrink heads. Alright?
Anyway, sorry about that now. What could that be? Hello? Glad you could make it. Sure. Woo! What's it like being a savage?
I'm not savage. I'm not a savage.
No?
I am a man of profession.
Yes? Are you a wrestler? You're a wrestler?
I just come from a very distressing case.
Really?
Yes.
And
somebody dropped a house and I had to use the defibrillator.
Somebody dropped a house?
Dropped a house on my patient.
Oh! Where did you get your degree for witch doctoring?
I don't need a degree.
You don't need a degree, you're naturally talented.
I don't want a papa.
Actually, I do have a sore tooth. Maybe you could work me up a thingy, like a...
Oh, I think I left my mobile here.
Oh, hi! Oh my god.
Jeez, my collar feels massive.
Beetlejuice.
Shrunk his head!
Yeah, I've always been involved in theatre or singing or writing or producing theatre, so it's always been a huge part of my life. I grew up in a family full of theatrical people, and I was always around song and laughter and dancing and theatre, so it's always been a huge part of my life.
There was 3 people, I think.
Yeah.
Because
And was there 5 of us?
there was 5 of us.
I remember there was one night. There was
Sure,
one
it's all
person,
good practice.
There was one person I knew who came. We didn't do show. Generally, we'd do like a little kind of short.
Remember we did it for those ladies,
Short
the
set.
old ladies from
the
meet
work
thing.
social club
yeah,
thing.
And
yeah,
we did,
yeah.
and it was a great show. They're like, yeah, do a show, but then more people came.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was a really good show.
yeah.
I think I like wit. I like wit. So funny comebacks, kind of references to things. I like parodies, like French and Saunders. I like impressions. I like observational comedy as well, pointing out the kind of mundane in life and putting a twist on it. I like that as well.
Sex with me is like a crayon, really popular with 4-year-olds.
It is important to be in a good mood. I don't think it's essential because once you start, the kind of energy that you feed off the energy of everyone else there. So like you know from the minute that Joe goes out and welcomes everybody, it doesn't matter what's happened before that point during the day. You have to go out and you have to do a performance and you have to make people laugh. You have to work with all the players that are there. You can't affect their performance. If you're having a bummer, you're going to bring them down. So it's you have to kind of pull yourself up and pull yourself out of if you were in a bad mood and carry on.
Birth control! You know what? You know what? You know what my grandma would say to you if she met you? Birth control! She'd say, hang on lads, I've got an idea!
I enjoy them all. I suppose questions at the end where they change the genres, and I think they always find really good characters from that game as well.
You're at the supermarket and you bumped into one of your patients.
Oh, hi, Jimmy.
Hello.
I didn't know that you came to this market.
Yes?
Right, and how's that new medication working out for you?
It's fine, yeah, it's quite good.
See all those cornflakes off the shelf.
Is that part of your analysis? Money for that.
Sorry?
Did I just see you put that in your top, Jimmy?
Rewind.
Here we are in the market now. I'll do some shopping.
Hi, Jimmy. Hello.
See all those cornflakes off the shelf.
You're now the voice of good.
Put those cornflakes back.
Yeah, the neck house, it's working out very well for me actually.
I'm really proud of you.
It's not working out. Tell her the truth.
It's brilliant.
Now you're a super evil voice.
I saw you put those cornflakes back on the shelf. I'm really proud of you.
Throw the cornflakes at her. One by one.
Slow motion.
That'll teach her. Now, make an announcement over the PA, telling her to get out forever.
You're Russian now.
Would the lady psychologist please leave the shop as she is smelly?
Tell her you can smell her from here.
I can smell you from here. From way up in the tannoy box.
Tell her she smells like my grandmother's bush.
I think you smell like my grandfather's bush.
Jimmy, I think you need to give me the tannoy. You cannot keep going on like this.
I'm
Come
sorry,
here.
I
know you think I'm smelly, and yes, I do smell. I'm here
like
by
my
deodorant.
grandfather's bush.
Yes. Yes. I can help you. You are a troubled young man, and I'm glad you come to see me.
Smack her in the face.
I'm glad
Twice.
I help you.
You're inner city dubs now.
Yeah. Now, listen. Wait.
Rewind.
Tell her she smells like my
Fucking little cornflakes. Fucking little cornflakes.
Tell her she smells like my granddad's borscht.
You smell like me fucking grandfather's tea.
What?
Yeah, my grandfather's tea.
Hey, Jimmy, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna fucking Tesco's here, and you're fucking embarrassing me.
Give me fucking Panadol for fucking medication.
No.
You call yourself a fucking doctor.
No.
Huh?
No.
Fucking Panadol, fucking Actifast, huh? What I fucking do?
Tell her you're gonna knock her out.
I'm gonna knock you out.
Hey, you couldn't swing a punch at your own bleeding granny's bush.
Tell her you did swing a punch at your granny so damn.
I fucking did swing a punch at me granny.
She's in hospital now.
She's in the fucking matter. Yeah.
That's why you couldn't see me.
Yeah, fucking knock you up to the rotunda.
Like, I'm terrible for knowing who singers are. Like, if people shout up, sing, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know who that is. I'm totally out of touch. Like, I was like, anytime anything comes on, I'm like, is that Lady Gaga? I just think everything is her.
Hello, are you my 2 o'clock?
Yeah, that's me.
So, my name is Dr. Jones.
How are you?
I'm glad you could make it today.
Thanks.
Would you like to start off by why you're here to see me?
Yeah, well...
Fast forward.
So, thanks for coming in today. That was a really good session. Come back tomorrow.
Comedy's almost like music. Like you can look at, like say you can look at drama and you can be affected by it, or you can think, a think piece and make you think differently on an issue. But when you laugh at something, it's not processed. You don't go, oh, that's funny. You either laugh or you don't. I think that's like music. If you hear a beat and it catches you, you like that. You're not thinking that's a good beat. You're just liking it. I think comedy's like that. It cuts through kind of the analytical mind, so to speak, and it's just to your roots. So that's what I like about comedy. It just touches you and makes you laugh.
An object beginning with B. An object beginning with B.
Broccoli.
Broccoli. Sex with me is like broccoli because.
Sex with me is like broccoli. Your granny made you eat it.
Because you're there, because they're there, and especially in an improv show, they give so much suggestions. Their part is very vital, so you must kind of nurture that and always kind of. And of course, people aren't going to get everything, and sometimes in improv it doesn't always work, and that's okay. I think most audiences are kind of forgiving of that.
Okay, so you're an astronaut that can teleport yourself from any place. Okay, wonderful.
Hello. Howdy, Miss Bronnie. Oh, hi. Well, that sure is one small step you got there on the way into your house.
It is. A little step.
One small step.
For mankind?
Sure, yeah. Thanks for inviting me to your party.
No problem.
At the train to Houston Station.
So when did you get back from space?
Hey! A couple of days ago. Sorry I didn't give you a buzz earlier. Wow, your arms look really strong. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's been lonely up in space. You know what I mean? So. I've been on my own an awful lot. You got some cake?
I sure do. There you go. Oh.
Cool, thanks. Wow. Could you get me a bigger slice?
Sure.
So, yeah. So how you been?
Fine.
Cool, yeah.
This big okay?
Sure, yeah.
Are you like shifting in space and time or something?
Oh yeah. Wow, that's I'm actually gonna. That's really. Did you make this yourself?
I did not, but that's okay.
You know, it's really nice to be in one spot.
Okay.
You know, kind of. I'm so used to like going from place to place.
Do you time travel? Did you learn that in space?
I don't time travel. No, Miss Ronia.
Can you? Oh, shape shifting. Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh.
But really, what it is you know, when I'm watching TV, I like to watch a lot of shows that are set by the sea.
Like Dawson's Creek or...
No, Maladronia up there, Maladronia. No. You know, like being back from space, you know? It's quite cool to just sit down in the evening time and watch the goggle box, you know what I mean? Yeah. What do you call that here?
TV.
Yeah. What else, Matt, you call
Television.
I like to abbreviate stuff.
TV? Can you change channels somehow?
I can change my channels anytime I want.
Oh, that's interesting.
In fact,
oh my god.
Impressed?
Yeah. Did you like change space? Did you like change from one place to another? That movie? Did you? There's a word for that one. Did you?
You know what? When I was in space, I had a girl on every planet.
Did you?
A girl on every
channel.
No.
On every station.
You're getting close,
Yeah.
California. Yeah. You got any drinks there?
I do. 7-Up or whiskey.
You got something like a sherry, but it's different from a sherry.
Port.
And
you can teleport.
You know, if you do what makes you laugh, the audience will laugh as well. Like if I think something is funny, they will as well, you know, and not necessarily to think about them first. You know, it's like they'll think this is really funny, you know, and I think that's definitely something that's helped me an awful lot.
Of course, laughter is the language of the soul, isn't it? So if you can make someone laugh, you can release something, you can warm people to you if you're funny, you know.
Why can't you and Marlene be friends? What are you gonna do now that Marlene may never dance again?
Do you know what she did to me when I was a little girl?
What did she do?
What did you do to you? Have you ever heard of a circumcision?
Anyone, an object beginning with T.
Sorry now.
Transformer. Sex with me is like a transformer because...
Sex with me is like a transformer because it was popular in the 80s.
Sex with me is like Transformers. Would you like to see my Optimus Prime?
Sex with me is like Transformers. Want to see my Shia in the buff?
Sex to me is like a transformer. I'm going through the change.
Sex with me is like Transformers. After the third time, it just gets a bit boring.
Sex with me is like Transformers. In the right pose, I can fit 4 men inside me.
Sex to me is like Transformers. They made loads of films about it.
And I used to stand in front of the fireplace and just kind of do weird dances and do stuff to make my mother laugh, yeah. So, yeah, I've always been doing it, always.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so Grania's gonna be the Terminator.
Okay.
Alright.
I have a big gun and a motorcycle. Would you like to go for a ride?
I'm not good in those things.
Me?
Are you like kind of still
I'm
person?
rock hard. In fact, the only way I die is if I melt. Is that correct? So please don't put me in a vat of hot burning oil. If you want to
Uncle Dave. Come with me.
I would love to. I really want to know your name now.
You know, in my other job, I am a politician. So, you know, I'm very handsome, I'm very strong, like cool. You know, I won Mr. Universe several times. But this is an alias for the alien that I am to protect the future. And my... Ooh, hey, Arnold! What a great show! My favorite show. Hey, Arnold!
I'm French, give me something there!
He's Austrian! I come from Austria. And I'm a movie star. But I also am a politician. I have won Mr. Universe. I am married to the lady that runs the Special Olympics. But
I'm just giving you a fucking biography there. She's got it though.
So, when you finish school, don't you finish a end of acting? When you, I'm so happy it's midterm break, aren't you? Midterm. Now we get to the hard part.
Sex with me is like a seesaw because.
Sex with me is like... Yeah. Sex with me is like a seesaw. It takes two and it's usually quite disappointing. Sex with me is like a seesaw. When I sit on you, you'll go up.
Sex with me is like a seesaw. Saucy.
Zip, 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 zip,
Zip point.
zip, point, zip,
Zip point.
zip, point,
Zip. Stop.
stop.